live. Get to the video so I can see if anybody's chatting.
Well, consider you don't have any people. No people viewing, nobody's chatting.
Oh, good. Because we gotta like share it out and such. Camera's all crooked. Hello. Just be 1 second, sorry guys. If you move the camera, you can see me over here sitting at the computer, trying to just get last minute things set up. Alright. Sorry about that. Let me get the chat up over here on this little computer thing. I had this thing up earlier. I was having trouble with my computer again. I had to reinstall video drivers and such. So that's why it took me so long. I was gonna stream earlier. Just be 1 second, I'll have the chat up. Try to get the pop-out chat going. Hold on. Alright. So, this is my Healthy Junk Food model. Some of you have seen it, some of you have not. I'm going to attempt to paint it today. If you look over on the monitor, the left monitor on my desk, that's how I'm attempting to paint it. The fire is obviously gonna just stay these colors because I printed it in the polyalchemy, just so it would look cool. Just like put the fire over here, all shiny and nice. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. It doesn't look like there's too many people in here yet, so who knows, I might not get anybody today. Let's go ahead and put this back over here. I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna paint this little grill first. Don't want my desk getting completely black. This is not the right airbrush. This is the one I want. Oh, start my cameras for the video. Time-lapse cameras for the video. Gotta make sure, I usually clean these out when I am done painting, but sometimes when I let them sit for a while, it doesn't work well, so I'm gonna go ahead and just run some cleaner through there real quick before I even start painting. Yeah, I'm not getting anything through there, so that means there's something gunked up in there. So if I would have put paint in here first, the paint wouldn't have come out, and then I would have had to clean it all out and take it apart anyway. So it's probably just a little bit of paint gunked up on the needle inside here. I can't even get it out. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gotta do this too. No wonder I can't get it up. Been a while since I used this. Yeah, it's like something way stuck in there. Yeah, man. Take this thing completely apart. If this doesn't work, I might just end up using a different one. There we go. sure there's some paint stuck in there, but cleaner should help. Yeah, I can see the gunked up paint. Scrape it off. Heather's not even in here, Greg. She will be back in a minute. Apparently nobody wants to see my live stream today. Got like nobody in here. It's all good though. It's gonna paint anyway, so I can either stream it or not stream it. Doesn't really matter. Right now I just gotta get this airbrush cleaned because no paint is coming out of it. Alright. Put that back in there. Oh, hey, how's it going, Matt? I didn't even see you in there. I don't even see actually how many people are in here right now. It says, I guess I can look on here. I just have this little tiny computer over here, so I don't see. Let me move this chat window over so I can see a little bit better. You're just being silent.
Everyone's being silent. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, Greg. He said he only came to say hi to me.
Yeah. And I don't even know if he's in there. Hey, what's up, Mike? Just getting my airbrush put back together real quick to clean it out.
Let's see. Oh, man.
There we go. Nice flow coming out now. How's it going, Jay? Use the bottom feed, yeah. Yeah, I don't clean mine right. That's why, and I don't use it that often either. This is not too loud. I'm gonna move it down on the ground so it's not too loud. I don't use mine that often, so it ends up getting neglected. Cleaner, let's get some black. I have a bunch of the different kinds of them. I have the bottom feeders and stuff. I'd like to get a bunch of these little containers and just maybe like store the actual airbrush paints in them and then just be able to switch them on and off. That would be awesome. Instead of having all these bottles and having to fill them all the time. Night, Greg. Custom sneakers? That sounds awesome. just gonna paint up this this grill first real quick. This shouldn't take too long. It might take longer than I'm thinking because I got like in between stuff. I guess I could have spray painted this. It might have been faster.
Now you're saying.
I mean, the airbrush works well enough. It's kind of big though. Edge first.
Crap, I thought there was another Christmas tree up there. Well, it's anywhere, but this is my daddy's tree.
What's up, Barry?
Okay.
Just painting the grill right here for this logo.
Bacon.
Bacon, yes, it's bacon.
Can I have a piece?
With bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I bring one around today?
If you want.
Does she want one?
No, just for yeah. I like all the greasy ones.
You like the greasy one?
No, I like the ones that have.
Don't talk about it. Just the fatty pieces.
But they're the good.
I like the meaty pieces the best.
I like these pieces.
Do you have bacon?
Bacon. Bacon.
Oh, did you see this hexagon thing that I tweeted about?
You like to breathe your paint? I probably usually wear a mask,
Yeah, you
but
would usually wear a mask. Did you see that? And now everyone wants us to do it as a community thing.
yeah, I saw that.
But I don't know where we would put it. What wall we would put it on.
I don't know. Find a wall and put it somewhere up here or something.
Well, or over here maybe.
I don't know. Now you want bacon? Might take a couple of coats on this. I figure if I kind of go over from the side like this, I'll get the insides too and the top. I didn't completely smooth out this grill because I thought it would look cooler with a little bit of roughness to it. Because a grill, you know, like for a barbecue or something, doesn't always look completely smooth. So. They had great bacon in London, huh? I like the airbrush paint dries relatively fast. I'd originally planned to use some of that Flex Seal stuff that Uncle Jesse Clayton uses for, he used for like his Batman mask and stuff to give this a little bit more texture, but I never went out and got any.
Cause you're lame.
I am lame. This thing has lots of little crevices. Gotta make sure it hits. Actually, that's probably enough paint in there because I'm gonna end up switching the color and then I'm gonna have to like suck it back out. Yeah, that's the final design though. Right over here on the monitor, that's how I'm intending to paint it. So if you want to see what it's supposed to look like when it's done, it's right over there. just about done with this. Make sure there's like spots I keep seeing that I miss. I think if I would have used spray paint, it would have been more runny and like annoying too. So this is ending up having a really cool look to it. Probably just keep coating it until I run out of paint in this. Make sure it's nice and coated. Two sleepless nights. Oh man, that's harsh. I'm wondering if I should paint the back side of this, the bottom. What do you think, Heather?
Let me see.
Well, the bottom, like underneath.
Because it's yellow.
No, it's not. Well,
or is it white?
Yellow. It might
oh,
be.
it is yellow.
Oh, it is yellow. I probably should paint it.
I would.
Yeah, I'll paint it.
Careful when you're spraying through that.
That looks kind of nasty. Yeah, I'm gonna spray down.
Okay, I was like, otherwise you're gonna spray it all over your laptop and stuff.
The camera and all
Yeah.
that.
Like
It's like all of a sudden the camera blacks out because I
you're
spray
like,
painted
"Why
over
is
it.
not working?"
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll aim kind of away and then you guys can see a little bit more too. This is the back side. It's all yellow and nasty. It's, you know, nobody's ever going to see this except for JP and Julia over at Healthy Junk Food. It's like not really that big of a deal, but just throw a quick coat over it to make it look a little nicer. I'm actually gonna have to put a little bit more paint in here now that I did that though. Woo. Dropping my cap.
Careful.
There it is. Printing a model for your son, nice. What model are you printing? World War II tank. That sounds pretty awesome. Something that was on Thingiverse. Hey Kat, how's it going? Just painting my Healthy Junk Food logo. Take a break for a second. My finger's starting to hurt already from airbrushing. This is how it turned out after sanding and priming it. It's all ready to paint up. I'm just painting this real quick because I want to use the black and get the black out of the way first. Oop. Cat popped off. Can't sleep. What time is it there? This is the bottom of the grill. If you want to look over at, if you move the your mouse across the monitor, you can move and see anywhere in the room. If you look over at the model that's on the left monitor over there, that's what the final is going to look like. Oh, the chat went off. Let's put that back on. Almost midnight. Wow. Flip this over so I don't have to keep spraying. Oh, nah. When I flip it over, I can see all the yellow again. Go back over some of that real quick. Run out of paint again, I think. So I guess I am streaming at a bad time for all you guys over in other parts of the world. I had intended to stream way earlier, but I was having some computer issues and it like slowed me down. So, oh well. Thanks. I actually was pulling back not enough on my airbrush, so I wasn't getting as much paint. Now I'm realizing that I can pull back a little bit more. Alright, the back looks sufficiently black now. I forgot I have to paint the tail black too. So.
Kat saying, do you have proper air suction for the paint fumes?
Air suction?
Like to get the paint fumes out of here so you're not...
Air
breathing
circulation?
in.
Yeah, I should get the windows open
I
and
was like, it
stuff.
does kind of stink in here, FYI.
Yeah. I don't airbrush that often, so I don't think about it. I usually will wear a mask too, but it's kind of hard when I'm live streaming to talk with a mask on. Be dangerous for you guys. You open the windows. Oh yeah, there's definitely.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah, but still. Do you want me to bring the heater in here so you can have the heater on you?
No, it's alright. Alright. A little bit more over this. Alright. Hang up this tail real quick while that grill dries. What's the temperature here? What is the temperature today?
I can probably only
I'm sure it's not as cold as you, man.
Yeah, seriously. 51 degrees Fahrenheit.
We're 51 Fahrenheit. I don't know if you heard Heather. It's not too cold, actually. It's just a little brisk. 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I'm good. I don't like cold weather that much. I don't think I could stand living in where it's always cold. I need to hold this. Cat's talking to you. It's the best way to do it. Make your own.
Yeah. And I was saying that the earrings come from my odd obsession with Christmas earrings.
Alright. That dry a little bit. Flip this back over. This is the important side. I just want to make sure this side's really good and coated.
Okay. Now I have all 4 printers going.
You have all 4 printers going?
Yep.
Nice. 55 is a good summer day. Nice. We get up to probably sometimes 100 and on average during like summer 110. We go from like 90 to 110 Fahrenheit, so it gets pretty hot. -7 degrees in Canada. Ooh, yeah. So you guys are crazy. I couldn't stand that cold. I like being outside. I like being able to go do stuff and, you know, ride my bike. And I don't think I could take that cold weather like that.
Okay, I'll come and look at it. Ari's 3D pen is not working apparently.
That's not good.
So I go look at it.
It won't do that.
Okay, let's go see. Hey, can you take the bucket out there?
70 to 80 is the most you get. Yeah, that's nothing here. That's a cool summer day. We can get into like during winter, like low 30s, stuff like that. So it does get to freezing temperature, and we'll once in a while get snow, but it's rare. Alright. I think that's sufficiently covered. See, I like how on the airbrush, it's like regardless of how much paint I put on, it doesn't, you know, you don't have to be as careful with like spray paint and stuff where it drips and stuff. This doesn't drip that much. Just coats nice and evenly. And it looks nice. It looks like the black looks really nice. 110 is crazy. Yeah, it gets pretty hot. I guess I should move these fires. I don't want to get any paint on. Other types of paint. Down over here. Get black on them or something. Alright, so that's, I don't see any other spots. One last look over it. Didn't really miss anything. It's nice and black. Looks like a grill. I'm really liking how that came out, actually. Looks like I'm holding like a barbecue grill, like a actual one. Like the, even like the shine kind of the airbrush paint kind of works for that. I probably won't clear coat this or anything, or if I do, I'll use a matte clear coat. I don't know yet. I might just leave it just like this. Not hot or not cold. Portlandia? You live in Portland, or is there actually a place called Portlandia? Set this off to the side. And this is sufficiently coated. Portland, yeah. That's what I thought. I love that show, Portlandia. That's like actually one of my favorite shows. Alright, screw it. I'm sure I'll get paint all over my table. I just didn't want to have to clean it all the way off, so that's why I'm putting paper towels down. Alright, so let me clean out the black paint out of here real quick.
What happened to the bacon?
What do you mean what happened to it?
It looks weird.
It looks weird. You being crazy, are you? I usually try to suck what I can back out of the airbrush. Just save it, you know, not wasting paint. And then before switching colors, just give it a good wipe out. Especially with black, because black's gonna mess with any other color. Wipe it out really good. Just try to empty it out. Get as much of the paint out as I can, then I'll run some cleaner through there. Airbrushing is kind of a tedious process if you don't have like specific jars or stuff like that where you can switch out. When you're using this one, it's kind of tedious. Cleaner. I guess I should have done black last instead of black first, but just using the black first, I have to clean it out really well because I don't want it to mix. Because I think the next color I'm going to use is actually probably going to be brown for the burger, so probably won't be that big of a deal. Yeah, I think I forgot that I was going to use the brown next. I don't even know if I have a brown like burgery color. Might have to mix something. Alright, let's see. What's this? This is coffee brown. That might be kind of a burgery color. Let's see. What else do I got? Flesh. Dark brown. That might be more of a burgery color. Alright, let's see. One sec. Hey, how's it going, Happy Extruder? I am about to start painting this burger. I'm gonna check out this brown real quick. See if it looks burgery enough. Hey, Tess. It's staring at the tripod feet by default. That's kind of lame. I'm gonna see if this. I don't want to make it too brown to where it looks like chocolate burger or something. Let's see. I think I'll start with the lighter brown. The darker brown looks kind of chocolatey. Maybe I'll mix the two, like do one, kind of blend them or something. Let's see. Start with the lighter brown though. Alright, let's see. I'll start with the back of the burger and then I can kind of see how it's going to look. What do you guys think? This is the coffee brown. Does it look burgery enough? Trying to think. That other brown just looks way too like dark and gray looking. I don't like that. Chocolatey. Yeah, I don't know. I think this looks good. Might need a little red to it. Maybe that's what it needs. Gonna start with this, see how it goes. I'm gonna actually tape off the bun a little bit. I don't want to get too much on the bun because I'm gonna be using lighter colors on the bun. I don't have to tape it off that much, just like a little bit of. Easy tape. I'm actually going to leave that over the mustard area too because that's going to be yellow, so that'll be harder to cover. If I put brown all over it, then it's going to be pain. There we go. Now I won't get a crazy amount of brown all over the bun. Nice test. It's always, I remember those days when Ari was young, having to switch off and stuff like that. It's crazy. My nephew just had a new little baby, and I was like, I did not envy you. I did not want to. I don't want to go through that again. It's little craziness.
Ooh, it's chilly. In here. Ari's pen is toast. The entire tip came off of it.
Yeah.
And there's like the wires are kind of precarious inside of there.
Awesome.
And they are all messed up. So yeah, it doesn't work at all.
So
a 3D pen is going back on her wish list. She can use the other one, but she says it's harder because it's so big.
yeah, it's big and it's got that huge tip on there.
Yeah.
Don't want to burn her.
And then, yes, here's the thing for... for pancake.
How's it going, PJ? Chat Patrol.
Sorry,
What do you say?
because I haven't been paying attention.
My tip's getting clogged up. Use a little bit of the reducer on here. It's getting a little clogged.
They're doing the Grinch again for pancake breakfast.
Yeah,
Well, they have all those decorations.
that makes sense.
They're going to add more too, they said.
Yeah. Alright, I didn't think I was going to have to completely take this apart, but it's being a pain. Not that far. Sit here and deal with a clogged airbrush the whole time.
Well, that's not fun. Of your palette box.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like attached to the wall. She's getting inside of the pallet.
She was asleep. She was hunkered all the way down. I didn't even notice her until I got over there. I'm like, what the heck? And then I couldn't get her out because it's so in the corner.
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough leverage to get her out of it.
Okay.
And I was like, seriously?
Alright. Let's go. No more clog. It was blocked up a little bit, so I had to just clean off the tip and get it. I'm using really cheap airbrush paints, so sometimes they get clogged. It's not like a crazy big deal, but it's a little annoying. Whoa. Throwing it around. You guys want to hold on one second? I'm going to look up a burger color because this it's kind of looking a little weird brown to me. Might accent it a little bit with some other colors. I wanted this to look more realistic. It's definitely like I could go for like the flame broiled look. It's got like some really dark stuff on top. Maybe I'll accent it with that darker brown up here, so then it kind of gives it that flame broiled look. Let's see what's a good picture. This is kind of nice. Definitely needs to be a little darker on the top. I like that. Just dry a little bit for a second while I guess I get this lighter brown out of here. Let me make sure I got all this coated first. I'm using the Gear 360 camera. It's I actually got it free with my phone, my Note 8 phone. It came with the software that I could live stream like this. So I think it's kind of a cool thing to live stream this kind of stuff with the 360 view. Yeah, flame broiled. Alright, let's switch this paint out to a little darker paint. See, a switch like this isn't as hard as from the black because it's, you know, just two different color browns, so I can just kind of wipe it out a bit and then put the new brown in and just kind of run it through. I might go back to this brown for the bun a little bit, but that won't be until later, like maybe the top of the bun I'll do that. I want to kind of give like the bun a little bit of a gradient on it. This is definitely a darker brown. I figure if I go around, let's let it dry a little bit more. Thankfully airbrush paint doesn't take that long to dry, but it's a little wet because I was putting it on kind of heavy. See. This might not even be dark enough. I might have to say, I get scared of going to the black. It's a little too dark. I figure on the top of the burger and the bottom of the burger, it should definitely be darker. So that's where it's against the grill or against whatever it's going to be, you know. It's already starting to look better. Looking like it's grilled a little bit more.
Oh my goodness.
She being crazy?
Yes, of course. Okay. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, some grill stripes. You're cold still.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, that one color wasn't looking too hot, just like it's a little too
Oh, it was
light.
orangey or something, or reddy.
But I'm darkening like the top and the bottom to make it
Oh,
look
okay,
like
so,
it's cooked more, like.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And then I'm gonna probably use a little bit of black to darken
Make
it.
some stripes, grill stripes.
Stripes and. I feel a lot of paper towels when I'm airbrushing. Oh. It's not cold, it's just more, a little bit more brisk than we're used to. I'm not cold right now. I have the window open because I'm airbrushing in here, so it's a little cooler than Heather can. All right. Cool. I'm just gonna put a little bit of black in here. Gotta be super light with it this time though. I'm not gonna put that much. It's actually good that there's a little bit of brown in here too. I might actually mix the black. Yeah, let's do that. Let's mix it with the dark brown so then it doesn't get too dark, but it gives it a little bit. So I don't want it to be straight up black. No, it's not 70. It's like 50, 51, I think she said earlier. So it's not like cold, but it's not warm by any means. Alright, let's test this. A little bit more brown. still a little darker than I want it to be. I don't want to just like spray. The problem with black is if you spray it on, it just can take over like crazy really fast. So you gotta be careful with it. See, in this instance, if I waste a little bit of paint, I'm not gonna worry about it. Hey, how's it going, Miles? How's it going, Jacob? Alright. So that's getting a little bit... Start in the back. It's always good to start in the back where nobody's going to see if you mess up as much. Yeah, that's I like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's starting to look, giving that flame grilled look. Just a little bit of darkness on the top and the bottom. Night cat. You want a burnt burger. You want a nicely cooked. Alright, I think I'm going to slow down with this because, like I said, that can take over really fast. It's too much. And that burger will end up looking burnt. And I don't want it to look burnt. I like that. I do, however, want to, I'm going to take the airbrush and go in between this crack, like see in there, I don't know how well you can see that, but like right by the bun, where the bun and the burger meets, I want to get some like really dark into there, because that right now it just looks white, and that's not good. So I'm going to put the airbrush really tight in there. Some of this I'll have to go back and fix with my like just brush or whatever later. And I'm gonna have to do like the letters, of course, with the brush. Just regular acrylic paint. Oop. Scraping the top on top of the burger where the paint I just did, messing it up. Alright, starting to look good. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Give it some shadow in there. I gotta do it around the bottom too, I forgot. Bottom you're not gonna see as much. You're the only one who's not married, Miles? Yeah, I guess that's true. It's okay, man. You don't need to get married right away. Alright, what do you guys think? You think that's looking nice and burger-rific? I know the tape kind of doesn't help, but once I get the... See, the contrast, the nice contrast is going to be once I get this tape off and I get going with the bun, it'll be a lot lighter, and it'll be a nice contrast between that without this dumb tape on here. Let me actually take the tape off. I gotta take the tape off and clean the airbrush, and that's gotta dry a minute anyways before I start on the bun. So, how's it going, German printing nerd? All right, so this paint I'm just gonna dump. It's obviously it's a weird color, so it's a little bit of mix of dark brown and black. That's not going to work for much else that I have to do on here. So some pineapple slices. Yeah, it's weird because I tried to match the Healthy Junk Food logo. And with the logo, their cheese is on the bottom. Let me take this tape off so you guys can see a little bit better. On the their actual logo that they use for their website and their YouTube channel and stuff, the cheese is on the bottom. And if you look at most burgers, the cheese is on top of the burger. So it's kind of weird that it's opposite. The cheese right here on the bottom, so it definitely is not as traditional, but you know, it's just a logo, so I'm trying to match the logo as best as I can. And with these, the sauces that are on here, it's a black and white logo, so I have no idea what they're even supposed to be. So if you look over at the image over there, I just made them ketchup and mustard, so I figure that's, you know, the most traditional, so even though it's not a traditional burger, I guess. But go ahead and clean this out because I gotta clean this out and use lighter colors, so I'm gonna clean it out fully. Hey, how's it going in France? Got people from all over the world in here. We got Iceland. Oh, I didn't even see you, Midnight Giant. What's up? Frayed pickles? Not fried pickles? I like fried pickles. Those are pretty good. What's up, Chelsea? Just trying to use my airbrush with these cheap airbrush paints. You know how that goes. It's working out pretty well. I only had one clog so far. I gotta clean this dark brown color out of here though. I'm gonna move on to the bun, so it needs to be lighter. Mr. Worldwide. Did you have fun with, was it your grandparents, Chelsea, or Garrett's grandparents you guys were out with? I only saw the tweet real quick. I gotta let this burger dry a little bit because I want to be able to tape it down before I do the bun, because I don't want to spray the light colors that I'm doing back on the bun. I guess that gives me good time to clean out the airbrush really well. Chat with you guys a bit. Yeah, I want to SLA hella bad too, Miles. Believe me. I need to get back on making more videos and getting more content out there, I guess, before any companies will want to give me one. And if they don't ever, then I'm just going to have to save for one. Pineapple doesn't go in anything but sweet stuff. I like pineapple on a burger, like once in a while, or pizza. Some people get like really offended about that. It's like, whatever, who cares? Only pickles and onions for you, huh? Get offended. Funny, Miles. Alright, well, I still don't think I can tape this down because I can still see that it's super wet. If I tape it, it's just gonna like pull that paint back off, which is bad. Maybe I can kind of just get some tape up under the bun a little bit. I'm gonna go yell at Heather and Ari because they took my big tape. I need my bigger tape. Hey, can you bring my big tape back up here? The bacon's been gone, Danska. Been gone. Thanks. See? People just keep coming and stealing it.
Yeah.
Alright, so if I kind of... Let's see. Still pretty wet. I'm kind of scared. Maybe if I put the sticky side up. No, that's not gonna work. Let's see. What do you do on the back here? Put the tape on here and see if it pulls up the paint. Doesn't seem to be. I guess it's dry. It just looks a little wet because it's shiny. Have a good dinner, man. This is pin striping tape, by the way. That's why it kind of has like a nice flex to it. It's almost like really flexible electrical tape. So I can get it up under the bun a little bit. And then I'll go back with the big green tape and use that also. I'm definitely going to have to go back and touch up. I don't know. I should let this burger dry more, because I can see already where I'm like hitting it with my fingers or like scraping on it. It's coming up a little bit more. It's like chips coming off. I'm not letting it dry enough. Night, man, Martine. So now that I got that under here, I can just kind of lay these on there. Do the top bun first. Well, I guess I should do both of them at the same time, because I'm going to have to swap colors. So. Bottom is not as important, but let's get it taped off just as well. I guess I should have put the blue tape on the bottom before I started. I'm definitely going to end up hand painting the cheese, so that's why I'm not worried about getting other paints on it for now. And I guess this bottom is only, yeah, that's why I'm not worried about this as much. The cheese is kind of taking over the whole where the bun area is, so I don't really need to tape this that well as it falls off the other side. Alright. Burger is sufficiently taped off. It's not going to get any other paint on it. Alright, so I'm going to find a good bun real quick. Kind of reference. Yeah. I guess the one I had already, this is pretty good. I like how the white, like towards the bottom of the bun, it's got like a dark inside, because that's like maybe where they grilled it. And then it gets lighter and then it gets darker as you go up. So that's what I'm going to kind of go for. At least on the top. It looks like it's almost the opposite on the bottom. Darker here and then lighter. Lighter, darker. Most of them are lighter and then darker as it goes up. So I actually really like that one. I think I'm going to go with that one. So we'll start with the white, I guess, because make sure that there's no... I mean, this is already white because of the primer. But there's a couple spots where I hit with the darker paint, so that's gonna need to be covered with white. So yeah, that's the problem. I should have taped up over that. Alright, this is on, if I aim down, the bottom will still stay dark to give it that grilled look. And then I'll get like just a little bit of white in the parts that shouldn't be dark. I know I'm just kind of talking now. I don't even know if anybody's paying attention. Hey, how's it going, 3D Print Creator? That's what everybody, I keep on getting a bunch of people from different countries. They're coming in here and they're like, oh, we gotta go to bed. It's really late. I'm just streaming at a weird time, I guess. All is well with me. Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to get back into doing more videos and stuff. I've been so out of it lately and so busy. My job at this time of year gets really busy, so it's hard to create a bunch of YouTube stuff when I'm like insanely busy at work. So I usually take Fridays off from work to do YouTube stuff because I want to get YouTube stuff done, and my job is usually cool with that, but at this time of year, you know, they need all hands on deck, so kind of gets in the way. Which is fine, but it's a little annoying at the same time. Just means that I don't get anything done here. Alright, so let's see. I'm trying to see what colors I have that I can kind of do this with. I need to be lighter with this because it's let's try some of this coffee brown, but I'm going to hold it back. I might put some white in this because it's really a little darker than I need. Yeah, exactly. Not November and December. It's too busy. Still a little dark. I'm going to add some yellow into this. That might make it look a little nicer. Pull back. Still a little dark. I guess if I'm going over the white though, it won't be as bad. Start in the back like I always do. It's actually looking kind of cool. It might be a little bit dark. Alright, talk to you later, man. Thanks a lot. It's looking pretty burger bun-like. I don't know, I kind of like that. Might leave that. Let's see. A little darker up here up top. I gotta do the bottom now too. That's gonna be a little bit harder because I should have actually sprayed this down with white first, because there's a couple spots that have like splatters on them. Like even right here, which is right above the main letter, which I mean, I have bun is not perfect, so I'm not like too stressed about that, but I think I'm just gonna do the bottom, holding it kind of. Looks like a veggie burger, yeah, with all the green tape on it. Gotta get the bun finished painting, and then I can take that tape off and it won't look so much like a veggie burger anymore. Thanks, Chelsea. That means a lot coming from you. I can kind of hold it by this tape, that's nice. Part where I just jacked it up back there. Spray down this bottom. This says I should always paint the bottom even though I don't care about it because nobody's going to see it. Now I have to sit here and hold it by the lettuce because it's going to be soaked on the bottom. Oh, check. Dang it. There we go. Hungry watching this? What, wait, painting a burger and eating bacon over here makes you a little hungry? Have a picture of this. This is the burger I'm kind of going off of, like the bun. It's got that lighter texture. I'll have to go back in with the paintbrush and hit some of this stuff too, but lighter near the cut of the bun, and then darker towards the top. You have no bacon. Alright, well now, since the way I did this, I think I'm going to have to hold this and let it dry a little bit. That was probably dumb. just going to sit here and hold this. If anybody wants to say anything specific while I'm holding this, you can. Blow on it. Like I said before, airbrush paint dries pretty fast, so it's not too big of a deal, especially on the bottom. That's where the main part where I need it to dry a little bit so I can set it down. Maybe if I set it down, I don't want it to stick to the napkin. I don't think it'll stick to the table as much. I have a bigger compressor. This is just a little one that came with the airbrush. It will probably be, I had it up here before and it was a little bit louder, but it's pretty quiet for doing stuff. Yeah, it's the same one that Chelsea has. I'm gonna let this dry for a minute while I clean out this paint now. Actually, I don't think I need to airbrush anymore. Most of the rest of it's gonna be hand painting. So I'll clean this airbrush out completely real quick. If I have to come back and touch anything up later, I will. But it's gonna be kind of hard to tell until I get. I don't know. This bun still looks a little dark to me. Yeah, I'll throw a lighter color in there and lighten it up a bit. I got some flesh color. I wonder if that would look good. Nah. What's this? This looks kind of nice. A little bit more of a blend, yeah, I'm liking that. I better be entertaining. I'll try. I don't know how entertaining I can be. Heather's not in here either. She needs to get back up here. She can be more entertaining than I am. I didn't put the cap on here. I just shot the cap across the table. How does that work out on the TV anyways when you're doing that? Yeah, 360, that's funny. I was just going to say, 360 probably doesn't translate to the TV well because you can't move it around. I guess that's a negative aspect of it. I didn't even think about that actually. Lighten that bun up a little bit. I don't like it so dark. VR headset, see like right on the table. That'd be kind of fun. Alright, let me clean this thing out. I think I'm good on the airbrushing. If I have to come back and do some more later, I will, but I want to start hand painting and see what it's gonna look like when I start painting the letters and the cheese and all that stuff. Paint's everywhere. Let me actually take this tape off and see if it's gonna peel off all my burger. It's probably not smart to put this tape on yet, but I get impatient. Not too bad. I can fix that, most of that with the brush. Yeah, I'm getting scratches all over this. I'm a freaking dumbass. Have to fix some of it. I'm trying to be too impatient. I'm going too fast. Getting, oh my god. It's got a giant scratch across the top of the bun right here. Well, that sucks. Scratch on the bottom of the bun. I got a scratch on top of the bun. That was dumb. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. I don't know. The one on the bottom of the bun I could probably fix. Just touch it up. I don't like painting. I haven't painted. Well, I don't want to say I don't like painting. I like painting, but I haven't painted something this detailed in a while, so I'm like not with it. It's also hard when you're trying to live stream it and get it done in one day, so I'm like rushing it. absolutely hate cleaning out the airbrush. It's like the worst thing ever. If I don't do it now, be a couple minutes. We'll clean this out. Like I said, that needs to dry for a minute anyway, so rushing it too much. I'm sure this makes for super entertaining live stream. Me cleaning the airbrush. With Heather not even in here to entertain anybody else because my niece is here. Alright. It's going to be good enough for now. And if I have to clean it when I use it next time, it'll probably... that'll be fine. That would be kind of funny. Alright. Wipe the lid out, and then I'm going to start painting the rest of the letters and stuff. Cheese. That's what I said. Should be more important. I don't know if you can hear them. They're down there talking right now. I can hear them right now. I have so much paint all over my hands. I probably need to go wash them. Alright, airbrush off to the side for now. Go wash my hands real quick before I start picking this thing up and getting more paint all over the side of it. All right. Cheese. Got to paint the cheese. Yeah, this is a, I don't know how well you can see that, but I got a pretty nice scratch on the back of the bun right here while I was removing the tape. And then one right here on the front of the bun. I guess I'll just fix it later. I'm not too worried about it, just little. The airbrush paint actually scratches pretty good off of this primer, so that's not fun. But I don't know if it's just because it's still wet or if it's because it's just the type of primer. I don't know. It's not. I used a filler primer and then I used just like a white Krylon primer afterwards. So who knows? Let's get to painting some cheese. I guess I'll paint the cheese first. I can paint the cheese and the mustard. They're pretty much the same color. Cheese, maybe a little bit more orangey than. I don't have any more cool laser cut paint swatch things like I was using before. Now that's definitely mustard. I think I'm gonna go close the window too now that I'm not airbrushing because it's kind of cold in here.
How's it going?
It's alright.
Delicious. It is. Oh, you closed the window finally.
I closed it because
it
it
was.
was
Chilly in here.
Yeah,
It's a little nipply out.
Everybody keeps asking where you're at.
Oh, sorry. I was hiding, doing dishes and. The fuck is this place?
Is that
Excuse
an
my
extra one?
language. Oh no, this is if you didn't want to have the star, and this is if you do want to have the star.
Options.
Of course you want to have the star. How cute is that? Except for the freaking little print lines. That element, man. Alright. Everyone keeps asking where I am. My computer's not even on. When do you want me to take you home? Oh. Just let me know. What are your sister? What's your sister doing?
I sent a message asking how things are.
We'll see if the other clan is back. Oh, I didn't know Chelsea was in here.
I said they were going to put VR headsets on. Because they try to watch it on their TV and it doesn't show up well on TV.
Oh yeah, I see that. It says I can barely see you. 360 doesn't translate well to TV. Oh, we're gonna get our VR headsets. That's hilarious.
You can go back down. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright, there's the mustard. The cheese needs be a little bit more orangey than the. So I need to mix some red into this yellow.
Okay, I need another tree to print. Guys, I need another tree to print.
You don't want to print that
Already printing it.
the one that's all
Already printing it.
corkscrewy.
It's already happening.
How's it going, astronaut?
Astronaut.
I gotta make a. Oh man, that's way too red. I had way too much red in that.
For the tomatoes or for the cheese?
There's no tomatoes.
Garrett said their VR headsets need lots of updates because they haven't used them in forever.
Nice. Alright, well that's not gonna work. I need like hella yellow and then like just a smidge of this red to make the orange cheesiness. Probably what's like on this.
Orange cheesiness? That
Yeah.
sounds odd.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's way too much red.
yeah, I know that was. I'm doing this on a paper towel. I probably should be doing this on like a plate or something. It's like the paper towel's like soaking up all the paint. I'm just not having a good time. That's what happens when I don't do this often enough. I forget what I'm doing. And I do stupid things.
Dude, I'm touching a heater.
Well, I'm done airbrushing, so I don't have the window open
Yeah, I
anymore.
know.
See, that looks much better. That's more of a cheese color that I was looking for. Definitely need a bigger paintbrush than this. So. Teaching, yeah, bad habits. Don't do what I'm doing. Go watch Chelsea and see what she's doing. Do that instead. Okay, that's not going to cover very well. Damn it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I'm probably going to have to... She's on my desk. She's got like VR in there. That's got to be kind of weird. I haven't done it yet. I haven't done one of my own videos to see what it's like. I got this nice orange now, but the cheese has gotten so much airbrush paint and stuff on it now that it's not covering well, so I might have to go over it with white first again and then back over it with the orange, which is not always fun, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. Let's see, I mixed this nice paint up. Let me put it away so it doesn't get all nasty while I'm painting the white on there. That was an alarm telling me to get on the treadmill. Should probably do that. I'm not going to right now. What do you guys think I should color the letters with? I could do just like a plain white, or I could do like maybe a like shiny type. Like when I did the render, I did like a shiny, just like a shiny white, like almost like a iridescent kind of color. I could use one of these silvery pearl paints for that. I think I have like a whitish gray one. Maybe. Thought I did. I want gold or blue. Oh, blue. Maybe I don't have one. Huh. Whatever. I'm painting the cheese right now anyway. Yeah. We need to set this stuff up a little bit better. Since we moved in here, we haven't even done much. I haven't put up, like, I had so much more stuff up in the old office. brush kind of sucks. Different one. Yeah, I don't like this brush at all. Looks like I might have to put a couple coats of white before I put the cheese orange on this. Get it back to a state that I can paint it. Heather! I don't know if she can hear me. Heather! She's not listening. She's totally paying attention to my niece. I think she's out there printing stuff. Chelsea wants you to come in and wave to her because
Who did?
Chelsea.
Oh, is she on 360?
Apparently.
I need some tweezers. Oh, yes, this is what I need. I need to tweeze my eyebrows. No, I'm just kidding. I
You
need to
tweeze your eyebrow?
No, I need to get some freaking filament out of the freaking printer.
Are you breaking the printers again?
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's
Pretty
what
much.
you always do.
Already broke hers. I already broke her pen. Why can't I break my printers? Well, we don't really mind, but, you know.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy, Mike. It's kind of awesome that we can do stuff like this now. It's awesome, and it's almost too easy now because anybody can do it. You're like random people that shouldn't be doing it. Sup, bish? Bish? That's funny. What's up, Ari?
There's only 2 pieces of bacon left.
There's only 2 pieces of bacon left. Are you gonna eat them?
Yeah.
You want the fatty one? That's gross.
I like this one.
I want the meaty one.
What?
So I like the meaty one.
Oh, there's 3 pieces actually. There's only one left now.
Did you eat the last 2 pieces? Okay, I'm eating it. Oh, it's like a tiny. It's like a weak piece.
Get the tiny bacon.
I'm kidding, that's fine. your favorite part?
Ah.
I like that it just automatically is to the blank chair side. Like you not have it playing.
What? Oh, I don't have it playing.
Yeah, it should. I thought it was this camera first, and then because like when I pull it up on YouTube, it's like facing me.
Dad, I'm watching you on this one. Wait, Daddy, can I actually move this around? Daddy.
No, don't play with that. Don't play with that computer, because you might end the stream or something.
Yeah, that would be bad news.
Go get your phone and watch.
If you
No.
want to watch that
I
bad.
don't want to.
She's like, I don't want to watch that bad.
She's like, I'm actually live.
Yeah, right. I'm actually live. I don't need to be in the stream. I'm on the stream.
No.
I'm stealing the Stranger Things signs.
Are you stealing? Oh, the Stranger Things. It's not put together.
I know. I was told that if I want them, I have to put them together.
Do you know how to put it together?
Yeah, you showed me.
Is there one that has the holes already drilled in it?
There's the one that's like
It's almost done.
almost done.
No more bacon.
You ate all the bacon, already. I only had like 2 pieces.
That is a lie. You really only had 2 pieces?
Hey, me and Shay had all the bacon.
You and Sherry?
Yeah.
No, me and Shay only had 4 pieces.
Only 4, huh?
Only 4?
Just kidding.
What's the other website to get models on?
From which one?
My Mini Factory, Thingiverse.
Pin shape.
Oh, Pin Shape. Okay.
Hey, Shay, we didn't get to put your ornaments and your lights on your tree.
That's okay.
Let's go do it.
That's okay.
I'm a dog. Well,
Stop.
I want to be dog.
You want to be a dog?
How about not?
I am a dog.
How about not?
No.
Nope, I don't respond to dogs.
Well,
No.
fine, I'm not a dog. I just growl like a dog.
You're just crawling like a dog now.
I'm acting like a dog. Well, kidding. I don't want to be a dog.
Mike says, blame Shay for eating all the bacon.
Yes.
Since you're the visitor.
Yeah. It's like I'm at work all over.
Blame Ari and Shay.
Ari and Shay ate all the bacon. Bacon eaters.
Why?
Okay, don't touch my shoulder while I'm painting. You're gonna knock me into stuff. Okay, don't even jump around. That's like gonna distract me.
She's like, what? What?
I want to.
What?
Oh, Dan says Colts 3D. Yeah, Colts 3D though, do you have to pay for all those models? I feel like you have to pay for some of them, which, I mean, that's fine, but
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. But don't you want to see me?
this
I'm
one.
leaving soon.
What?
Ooh,
She
careful.
ran into the wall.
I saw that. Violent.
Grace says, ain't no slave.
This one, it's like ribbon. Look.
Oh, that tree.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
Pink ribbon.
Heck yes.
Pink.
Is that a problem? Do I have a pin shape account? Let's sign up with Facebook.
Goodbye.
Are you? Oh, he's already here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bye. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Love you.
Thanks for having me over.
Who's
And I'll
it?
message about.
Bye.
We'll figure out what's going on for Christmas.
Cool.
You're on the different food bandwagon, right?
Yeah.
Different food.
I said we should have not
Not
turkey and
ham.
ham.
Oh.
Like we should do tri-tip
Steaks
or
or
something
something.
like that. Instead of having turkey and ham, because I feel so
We
blah
could-
about
we could
turkey
still
and
do
ham.
Mashed potatoes. and
Yeah,
hash and
well,
all
that's
I
stuff.
really
just
give a crap.
Not
But like the main
ham.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, Dan, they're free? Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Well, some are.
Oh, some are free? Okay.
find some.
Yeah, this ribbon one is cool.
Oh, you just found that one.
I was just slicing it up. I'm trying to print some. I got every other printer is already printing some, just the CR10's not.
What filament are you using on the Ultimate?
Oh, I'm printing some ornaments for another tree, and I'm actually doing different colors, so I'm just using the print. I'm using the polyalchemy scraps that we have. Why are you painting the cheese white?
Because the
yellow's not showing up.
It doesn't show up well because there was dark from the airbrush.
Whoa, jeez.
Yeah.
I was almost dropped the burger.
Looks delicious. It's got white cheese on it right now.
Gross.
White cheese could be good. Like a Monterey Jack or just put little spots on it and make it pepper jack. This needs to get out of here. There's too much random chance of getting paint all over everything from them. And again, I need to go rinse my hands off because I don't want to get paint all over the burger.
You do. Burger paint, burger paint.
Alright, keep them talking.
Mike said he's rewinding to see you almost drop the burger again, and then I did just drop my Christmas tree. The pieces went flying everywhere.
Phone's just over here going off.
Careful, don't step on my print pieces!
Why are your print pieces on the ground?
Because I just knocked it over on accident. Oh no, it broke! No!
Where?
Well, first of all, where is the rest of it? Oh, it's right there.
I don't know.
Yeah, look. Oh, balls. Look. You're not looking.
Just glue that. That's super glue.
I don't think so, because look at the way the thing is. Maybe hot glue.
No, why would super glue not work?
Because what is it going to stick to?
It's gonna stick to the exact spot that it came off on. That's how I just did the Joel feed on Ari's thing.
Oh.
You just gotta line it up right.
Okay, well that's all you.
Hold, please. Let me glue Heather's
Tree that I
broke ass tree.
Look, I could just leave it like that. Just like that. I could just glue this together like this. Oh my god, is this saying this is going to take 13 hours? Holy crap, holy.
What are you printing?
Let's make it a little smaller. I don't know what tree, but I was doing it bigger for fun.
Sometimes bigger doesn't always
Seeing better.
work out.
There we go. Only 6 hours if I do it at regular size. What are you doing for dinner?
I don't know. You gotta go make it.
Thanks.
I still have lots of painting ahead. What do you think I should paint the letters? I was trying to ask people earlier. Nobody was saying anything.
Well,
You think
not
I should
white.
paint them? Well, you think I should paint them white? But like on there, I made it kind of like
It's gradient.
what was like shiny. Like
Oh, I don't know. What does the logo look like?
I mean, the logo is black and white.
Oh, that's right. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm trying to see if I had like a pearly, like this Martha Stewart paint.
Mm-hmm.
I think I only have gray or green or blue.
Well, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, that does sound terrible. Gold. It's a little weird.
You need like pearl white or something.
I know, I don't. I thought I had that.
I thought you did too.
Did it get lost or something?
What?
The glue will stick to the glue. If I just let this dry for a minute over here. Alright, let me see if I have that paint real quick. Thought I did. Gray. Blue, green, pink, Heather would want that. Orange, purple, another blue, and gold. I did not see any. They had a white one. At least like light silver or something. I actually think that what is it, the darker silver? I use that. It doesn't really come out darker though. It comes out lighter. I use that on Joel's. The print head. That's like all I have is like silvery.
I thought you had like a pearl white.
I thought I did too, but I don't see it.
Is it in the did you look in here?
I don't know why it would be in there.
No, I don't either, but I'm just saying. It's not.
Are supposed to be cooking dinner.
I don't want to make.
I don't know. We didn't keep anything out, did we?
Not really.
Everything in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. No, that's gonna be too dark. I think. Let me look. Might have to paint that with white too. It will look weird if it's like chromey, huh?
Yeah, it looks gray.
Yeah, I know, but if I painted white under it, it would be lighter.
Oh.
But then it would still probably
Did
look...
you just mess up my thing? You bonked it and it wouldn't stick.
Oops. Yeah, because it's going to look dark.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about it either.
This is so funny to me on pin shapes. I wonder how they decide what prints are not safe for work. Because this is a Christmas tree ornament that was tagged as not safe for work.
A Christmas tree ornament?
Mm-hmm. And it's just like a bulb. I don't know. It's not really. It's not anything inappropriate. I don't get it.
A piece of cardboard? Maybe a piece of cardboard. That'll be easier to paint up. So.
Well, you don't have any more of your pineapple in the burger? Chris.
I don't have any more of those places. What?
Chris says your burger needs pineapple.
I know, you were saying that earlier too.
What was the other side? 3D Pulp. Ooh, that one's cool. See, trying to find the ones that I don't have to do anything to after. Whoa, buddy.
Dang it. Just got like a little chunk of nastiness on this white. That's why I keep
jacked it up.
That's why I keep washing my hands so I don't do that, and then I did it anyway. Because that white is still wet. Alright, I'm just going to paint the ketchup for now while I think about what I'm going to paint the letters.
Oh, Colts 3D, not 3D Colts. Whoa, buddy!
Oh, the red's red.
Simmer down!
You simmer down. I think that's a little, do you think it's too red for ketchup? Do you think it needs to be darker?
Let me see. Just like plain old red?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be darker.
But what are you going to put in it?
I mean, I could put a
You
little...
need like a color wheel. So you know what to put in it.
Put a little bit of brown in it.
Oh, there's a Paddington Bear one. How cute.
It's like a teeny bit though. It doesn't even need that much.
Whoa. Some of these models are expensive. Chris says it looks surprisingly real, and now he's hungry. Have you seen the boob poop machine?
The boob poop machine?
It's like a little thing, and you turn it, and one way it says poop, and the other way it says boob.
No. Where is this?
On Colts 3D.
Oh, I have seen it. I did not know what you were talking about.
For all your boob poop needs.
Your boob poop needs, huh?
Maybe.
I don't know that I need boob poop needs.
You may not have those. I like that I search for Christmas trees on this website and Wu-Tang cookie cutter comes up.
Wu-Tang cookie cutter.
Are you not talking to these people?
Nobody's talking to me, so I'm just painting.
Well, that's
I
terrible.
can't talk
Maybe
the
you should
entire
engage.
time. I can't talk the entire time either. I'm trying to paint.
Excuses, excuses.
Sometimes if I talk while I'm doing these close lines, it's harder to do. What?
Matt says, if I can get VR, can I eat the burger? It looks great.
You might be able to eat it.
I don't think so. He said a bubbly tree. I don't know what that is. I think this one's kind of cool.
Alright. What's Ari doing? Still 3D pending?
Mm-hmm. With the other pen now. Because the other pen's hosed. Chelsea said she's over VR. She's got a headache now.
Yeah, that can happen when you do too much VR.
Christmas with a T added at the end. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm downloading a different one right now. So Christmas.
I'm gonna put this ketchup color away because I know I'm gonna put another coat of that on. We can start painting the cheese now. I'll have to fix your thing later.
That's fine.
Can't fix it. I can fix it.
Whoa, did you just throw it on the ground
Yep,
too?
I threw it really hard. I wanted to break it again.
Super rude.
Alright, is this dry enough?
This is a little bit
It's a little what?
big.
It's a big tree.
No, it's not. It's just the way that, well, I hate it when they center and arrange sometimes is weird to me, the way it does stuff. I'm like, why is that a good way to do it?
Well, if you hold control, you can move.
I know, I'm doing that myself. Thank you very much.
Sorry. Jeez.
I think this is literally the tree that I'm slicing as we speak, Mike, before I even look at it, because I just looked up at the thing and it says Christmas tree. It's like a bunch of circles. It's pretty cool looking. I have to see if I can find some filament to do with it. Yep, that totally was the tree I was actually slicing right then. The one that Mike told me to do.
Nice. I think that's too orange. It's gonna have a couple more coats so it'll look more even.
Oh wait, are you talking about the cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ketchup.
No.
No.
Does it need to be lighter yellowy or?
No, because then you don't want to go into mustard territory.
Yeah, which is like.
Yeah. Like everything looks better in pink.
Everything?
Well, Mike said, I figured it would look good in pink. this one. I have no memory card yet. Okay, let me go. Let me go see which one I've done. I just heard a print end. And I didn't know which one it was. Whoa! I almost killed myself on your cardboard.
On what?
On that cardboard you threw on the ground.
No.
Oh, baby, you look so good.
Definitely gonna have to put a couple coats of this orange on here. Cheeseburger. gonna stop and take a progress shot because I haven't been taking any pictures of this as I go. I usually do that. Everyone smile. Cheese needs to dry now before I can put on a second coat because it's definitely patchy. Close that up. Figure out what I'm going to do these letters. I might just do them white. I think it'll contrast nice. Right, white.
I said testicle lighting on Twitter.
Testicle lighting?
It was supposed to say terrible lighting, and it said testicle lighting.
Are you typing about testicles a lot so your phone is trying to
Apparently I am.
auto-predict?
I apparently am.
Where'd my white go?
Yeah, the print I tried to do on the Flash Forge, not so amazing.
Didn't come out great.
No, I stopped it.
You stopped it.
It was terrible.
What were you trying to do?
It was this tree. I'll print it on the Zix because the Zix won't take long to do. But it's just this tree that goes out, but it doesn't use supports, and it was like eating the Flash Forge alive.
It was eating the flashboard.
The flashboard was not having it.
It's like, what are you trying to do?
Mm-hmm. It was like, no. But I saw I know, Chris, I totally should. I have the stuff to do it. Travis just has to do it. They said I should have my hair pink for the holidays.
So what do you think? Should I paint? I think it's going to be easier if I just paint the fronts of the letters.
And not the edges?
Not the inside edges.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Because it's going to get all...
It's going to look shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I swore.
You always swear.
I know, my bad.
Trying to demonetize the videos all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was like, how am I getting all these different Christmas trees that I never got before? Because I spelled Christmas tree as one word in my search. I am sleepy. Chris says your goatee should be silver for the holidays. Remember on Rhett and Link on GMM when they did glitter beards? I was telling one of my coworkers about that, and he was like, "That's not a thing." I'm like, it's totally a thing.
I was like, how do you make it silver though?
I don't know. They have a spray like at Halloween time.
Yeah, but that's just like for one day. Do I gotta paint it every day?
Every day. Oh wait, somebody's showing me another tree to print. I need a tree. Oh, I already have that tree. Oh, that's freaking amazing though.
What's amazing?
Can you see?
Oh, like what? How they took the picture?
It's like the fractal tree.
I think just white is looking nice. What do you think? Babe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that looks good.
Yeah, it's like standing out nice and stuff.
I wouldn't. You're not gonna do it silver on top of that, are you?
No. If I had like a white iridescent, I would do that, but I don't have one.
Yeah. Dang it! I just saw that tree I was gonna do.
Saw a different tree you were gonna do?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it was like a Minecraft tree.
A Christmas tree?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
It was very blocky.
I'm sure it was.
And it was, it definitely seemed doable for the flashlight. And this is not it.
Can't find it.
No, that was a different one. this one is cool, but they should have done that as a separate piece.
Alright, I'm liking that. I'm liking how that's looking. What did I just touch that's wet? It's the cheese on the back is still wet.
The cheese is wet.
It's like I gotta hold it in a certain spot to not touch anything that's wet.
Does somebody out there want to whip me up a Christmas tree STL to print?
Whip you up. Let's go 3D model me something real quick.
Just real quick, no big deal.
Just because I don't have enough Christmas trees already.
I don't.
Enough pink Christmas trees.
Caitlin said she'll pick up shade already tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh, Yegi. Somebody said that in the chat, said Yegi, and I was like, what are you talking about? I thought they were talking about something else.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot Yegi is a website.
It like pulls from like a bunch of different sites.
Ones.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's where I'm looking right now, Mike. Actually, that one that I just did would look good. The Flash Forge could do that one, actually. Where is that one?
Paint this like this to hold it. You can see it a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah. With milk or no milk? That's with milk? You
What?
have red paint on your face.
Let me see.
It looks like blood.
Whatever.
Yeah. You should probably shoot this as you're being seen by the entire neighborhood.
Yeah, whatever.
You're like, yeah, I don't care. I have no idea what we're gonna eat. For dinner.
I don't know either. All right. Starting to get there. Definitely need some touch-ups. Definitely needs another coat on the cheese, the ketchup. The letters are gonna need another coat too. So they might actually be dry enough for me to just continue. Go back over them real quick. Starting from where I started at before. Second coat should be a little faster. Yeah, that's already looking better. I don't know if anybody's still in here anymore. It's like talking to myself. Need a little bit more of this. This is a medium stuff that keeps the paint from drying super fast. Thins it out a little bit. What's up, Chris? Alright, Mike, you're still in here too? Probably get off here pretty soon and go get something to eat. I wanted to get this completely done tonight. But it might take me a little bit longer. Second coat's going pretty fast on this white actually. Now that I thinned it out a little bit, it was a little too thick. What?
Oh, nothing. I think I took my phone downstairs again.
The burger would be kind of good right now.
I was like, do you want to go get a burger? Because
Where are you going to get a burger from?
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like making anything. Because all the meat and stuff is frozen.
Yeah.
Did you think everyone left you? Because you're not speaking to anybody?
I'm talking. I don't know. There's not really much for me to talk about when I'm sitting there painting. Blinking light on the ceiling over your head. There's a blinking light. Oh, that's my GoPro. It's recording the time lapse for the main video. I have one right above and then one right there too, in front of me, so I can have the dual action camera switch back and forth and stuff. Spy cam. This little computer I got from Preston, the little GPD gaming thing's like perfect for having chat on while I'm streaming. Dang it. Definitely gonna have to touch up right there. Oh well. Sing to you while I paint. That's the problem with streaming on YouTube, is that if I put any kind of music on, I'll just get like a billion copyright flags as soon as it uploads. It's super annoying. If I stream on Twitch, I guess it doesn't do that. But I don't think I can do, I don't know if I can do 360 on Twitch. I'm not really set up for Twitch either, and I barely get anybody in my YouTube streams, so I'm gonna have to like completely start over on Twitch if I do that. Almost done with the white. And I'm going to go back and paint the ketchup again, and then the cheese. More bacon. More bacon's always good. Yeah. Back is killing me. When Ari ate the last of the bacon, that's when everyone left. They're like, oh, screw this, there's no bacon. Somebody gave a thumbs down. That's funny. Who knows? I never used to get thumbs down, then all of a sudden they were there. It's probably somebody that just started to not like me after a while or something. I don't know. It's usually like the same person. Alright, let's get back to this cheese again. Cheese, please. Need a bigger paintbrush for the cheese. It's a little bit too small. It's hard when you do painting streams too. Nobody sticks around because it's like a long thing to watch. I've never thumbs down a video either. Seems stupid to do so. I don't know. Mean. The only thing I would ever thumbs down is like some like horrible terrorist thing or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Leave a comment, tell them why you're like disliking it. Yeah, that makes sense, Chris. I would. It sounds like somebody's telling somebody to do something unsafe. That's never a good thing. getting really close to being done. I've only been working on this project for, I don't even know, 6 months, something like that. Something crazy. Alright, there's definitely some touch-up work I need to do, but I need to let this dry for a bit before I do any of that. I'll probably go over the cheese one more time, but again, it needs to dry. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here and go ahead and go eat dinner and such. And then I will come back later and paint this. I probably won't stream the touching up and all that, but I still gotta put it together too. I gotta put the flames on the grill and the tail on and all that stuff, but I'll do that later. My back is killing me. I need to go eat. So I think I got a decent amount accomplished though. It's looking pretty good. Something I want to eat. I'm probably gonna have to tape off this area so I can airbrush this. And then that bun back here to tape off this. But the stuff that's on the burger I might be able to just brush with the brush. There's a couple of white spots that got rubbed off. Anyways, thanks you guys for joining me. Appreciate it. It's been fun. I'm gonna go ahead and
white paint on your arm.
get out of here. Thanks, man. I will talk to you guys later, though.